What is it, Max? You guys need food? Okay. Max, come on. The fuck happened to my lights? I mean, there we go. It was just shut off, I guess.
Marathon 85 said, "Good morning, I'm here."
Somebody was out here yesterday, and kid was looking back in here, and he just left my fucking thing like all the way out in the goddamn gym. I love it when...
Apparently we had a new song come out.
Oh, yeah? When was this? Yesterday? What is this?
Late yesterday.
Late yesterday. Nice. Nice. Right, I'm gonna... my abs are pretty sore this morning, man. From yesterday's little ab sesh. I didn't really...
Yeah, emailed me and asked if he could release it. I said yes.
Oh, nice, nice.
It's in the queue now.
Yep. Hell yeah. It's called Those Days Gone By. You know, I think it was we started watching a show yesterday. I fell asleep. I always do, dude. I'm fucking terrible. I'm a terrible person to watch shows and movies with, bro. I fall asleep like all the time. So
Hey.
Christoph, what's going on?
Christoph says to take a drink, motherfucker. At PHS
Oh, yeah.
Commando.
Oh yeah, I'll get you a drink in just a second. There we go.
How are you?
Doing good, Christoph. How are you? I weighed in this morning at 190.5. So like, I feel like I've got my weight like under control now, you know? Like the first week, man, is just...
Can turn it up if it's not much. Christoph said, I'm glad to see you. I am good THX.
Nice, dude. Glad to see you as well, Christoph. The song title thing gets a little bit confused when I have, you know, so, like videos playing and Spotify. Dude, a man with his jump rope. The fuck? He's all that would be my attempt, bro. Oh, I think I did the splits. This is the new tunes. Oh man, we got shoulders today, huh? Shoulder day. Gonna be a good one. Mr. Maximus Fit. There's a lot of new people streaming this morning that I haven't seen before. Oh boy. My legs are burning. My legs are burning. What the fuck?
Ixi Piazade, Ixipiola.
Ixi Pie, good morning.
Is cold?
It is cold this morning. Yeah, it kind of got chilly. The last couple of mornings have been kind of chilly. Weather's been kind of a roller coaster lately. It's like
LUL.
got really cold, like really, really cold for like maybe like a week. And then it got warm for like 3 or 4 days. And then it's just been like, can't really make up its mind. I'm ready for summer. I'm so ready. Like, this winter kind of, in a lot of ways, it felt pretty mild. Like, at least in our area. I know. We did have one big ice storm, and it got pretty cold, but wasn't really all that bad. Different areas of the state, though. It's different.
Oh.
How are you doing, Ixie Pie? How's everything going this year for you? We're on like what? Week 3 now? 4? Are we on week 4 already? Jesus. I don't even
Good
know.
so far.
20 days into it or so, right?
He he.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. We're doing pretty good. I like...
Third week.
Third week, yeah. I get confused. Third week. We're almost done with the third week. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, we're doing good. Everything is good. I feel like my weight has kind of like stabilized.
Yet.
A little bit. So that's good. I like dropped like 5 pounds like right away, and then I started to freak out because I was losing too much weight too quickly for what I was doing.
Lumia Streams Aid. Check out the list of commands that can be used here.
Holy cow. Not all those commands work. Okay. I use a way too many fucking bots. Okay. And they don't always play nice together. Like a couple of them that like have plugins that like are supposed to call out to the bots and trigger actions and stuff like that. Lately, it has been an absolute shit show with the bots. They are fucking breaking constantly, right? Like constantly breaking. So, I at one point, I was almost on top of it all, and then everything fucking broke with updates and with OBS 28, and it like screwed everything up. They changed some major stuff with OBS 28. Twitch also did some pretty big updates that really messed with shit. And, you know, it's like every time they update a bot, it's like they, you know, they make it better, but by bringing in new features and new things and, you know, new abilities and all of this. But it seems like every fucking time they break something and something goes wrong. Well, you know, I use this other program called Voice Attack, and Voice Attack allows me to control my computer with my voice. You know, I could like at one point I had scene transitions switched with my voice. I'd be like, gym camera, main camera, blah, 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 blah. And the fucking thing would be like, yes, Your Majesty. You know, whatever you need, Your Highness, you know, like my computer would fucking talk back to me, so I knew that it happened. One day, just stop talking. I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to this kind of stuff, and I know my way around settings, right? I mean, I set up the fucking program to work on my PC, and then just one day it just stopped. No. I look in the forums and stuff. I can't find any issues. Well, today, I come out, and my computer was shut off. My cat's fucking unplugged it or something, wiggled the cord free, and I turn my computer back on, and I launch all my streaming software with Voice Meter, and when I do it, it's like, okay, launching your software now, blah, 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 and it says this big old thing. And my fucking PC talked to me, dude. I've had my volume like all the way up, like fucking yelled. I'm like, what the fuck? Scared the shit out of me. I didn't do anything, okay? This shit's been broken for like 2 months now, all right? I mean, it was a minor problem, you know, and everything still worked, except for the the audio feedback that I would get, right? I don't know what fixed it. I don't know what happened. I mean, I don't know. Clueless. Created September 29th, 2019. Oh, mine was created like 8 fucking years ago. Oh yeah, bots are a pain in the ass, man. They can really be a nightmare. Like, it scares me to update them, you know, or update any of their plugins, because I just feel like it's just going to cause a bunch of problems. I mean, this morning actually wasn't too bad. I thought when I came out and saw that my computer was shut off and it had been unplugged like the way it had, I was like, fuck, dude. Everything's going to be broke. And instead, I turned everything on, and it was just like,
said,
everything worked.
Gotta get ready.
All right, Marathon, have a good one. Be safe. Great new tunes. What do you guys think? You guys think that, like, doing longer bouts of steady state cardio, say for like an hour, or maybe even longer than that, is just as effective, more effective, or less effective than doing something like 30 minutes of high intensity or something, you know, where you're like really trying to just like smash the fucking calories and just burn them, you know? Whereas like you could take like a moderate bike ride for an hour and 20 minutes and burn the same amount of calories that you may be able to do in 30 minutes. Like, I mean, from a time standpoint, if time is valuable to you, then doing a 30-minute hit makes sense, right? If you don't care about time so much and you're not crunched, would it be better to prolong the length of the accelerated heart rate, even if it wasn't as much, right? You understand? Like, there's only 24 hours in a day, right? So like, if we choose to burn, 300 calories in 30 minutes or 300 calories in an hour, is one going to be more beneficial to us? You know? I mean, we still have an elevated heart rate, right? Maybe not quite as high for an hour ride, but we're still working, you know? So, I'm just curious, thoughts. I think it really doesn't matter much, you know? Like, personally, I mean, I think that if you're pushing cardio sessions, much longer than an hour, then, I mean, it's fine, but you start to use quite a bit of energy up, and yeah, cardio makes me lose weight, guys. Out of everything, I would say that cardio is really the thing that really makes or breaks my weight loss, right? If I slack off during my cardio sessions, then I definitely notice my weight loss slowing down or stopping, right? If I keep my intensity up there, the time frame doesn't necessarily matter so much, right? Like half hour or hour. For me, it's more a matter of X number of calories burned, right? For this ride, we will hit 500 calories today, right? You know, and whatever it takes, you get that done. Now, for extra challenges, you can add a time on there too. You know, okay, we're gonna do 500 calories, but we're gonna do it in 1 hour, 60 minutes, right? That's our limit. You know, so there's many ways to increase. Yeah, absolutely. That's rank newbie. Yeah, that's I wonder what that. You're level 57.
Is a good idea do more exercise in order to reach a calorie deficit?
I mean, yeah, I think you can. You know, like that's where cardio comes into play, right? Like, and really monitoring, like when I log my calories and stuff, I log my calories and I track my workouts, but I don't have the calorie tracker adjust my calories for the calories that I'm burning, you know? So for myself, like some calorie trackers can do that.
My diet is high on calories.
Is high on, your diet's high on calories? Yeah. I mean, maybe, is it just like calorie dense foods or is it just?
Trying to reach a good amount of protein.
Okay, yeah. Are you supplementing? What are you trying to hit? I'm curious. What macros are you shooting for? But yeah, I mean, so protein typically is going to cause a more thermogenic effect in the body. Like protein by itself is definitely going to cause thermogenic effect, which means that it takes more energy for your body to process that food, right? So you in a sense burn more calories because of the food processing.
60 grams protein daily.
Okay. Now are you finding that pretty difficult? Whoa. Hold on, my shoelace. We got a major malfunction here. Are you finding 60 grams to be difficult to hit? And then
I drink amino acids supplement.
Yeah, amino acid supplements. Okay, yeah. I mean, you know, they're not necessary, right? But like, they help you, things like that. I used to drink amino acids like all the time. It was never like one of those things that I was like, oh, I gotta have this. Typically you're gonna get it through most of your food. You know, protein's built up of amino acids and stuff like that. Well, most times, you know, there's plenty. And then also, other things that are really high in amino acids are things like chia seeds, quinoa,
sometimes
other
twice a
seeds,
day or once a day in a protein shake.
Sometimes twice a day or once a day and a protein shake. Yeah, I mean, you know, it can't hurt to overfill the body with amino acids either, right? Like
I eat quinoa and chia seed.
Yeah, so you're probably, honestly, without the BCAAs, you're probably fine. Like, especially if you're eating quinoa and chia seeds, because those are like, off the top of my head, like the go-to sources to be adding to foods and stuff like that to add more BCAAs without having to supplement, right? So, but I understand, right? The supplementation and stuff, like it tastes good. BCAAs are flavorful, kind of replaces like a sweet drink or something like that. There's nothing wrong with it, you know? But again, don't think that they're a necessary thing, right? Because you can get plenty of it from food. Also, another thing to bear in mind, maybe, you know, if you're going to drink amino acids, maybe look into getting, instead of BCAAs, get essential amino acids next time or something, because the essential amino acids our body cannot make. It has to get from outside sources, right?
That's why.
You follow a vegetarian diet, that's why, yeah. And essentials I use, yeah. Probably a good idea. Yeah, vegetarian diet. So you eat a lot of lentils and like beans and that kind of stuff? Or what would be your number one, what is your number one protein source that you have? I'm curious. Because with a vegetarian diet, what are you? Because I know lentils are really good. I mean.
Fernando said, waves hello asterisk.
Fernando, what's going on? Welcome in. It's also crazy, like, hearing people talk about their diet sometimes, and I'm just like, I can't help but like think about myself. I'm like 60 grams of protein. Oh my God, I would die. But you know what? Hey.
We must import amino
60 grams
acids,
is plenty.
But what about amino acids? Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Import amino acids, but what about amoxo acids? Amoxo acids, what is that? How are you doing today, Fernando? Oh. Watching people do this kind of shit. Oh man, I forgot this was a win-fail video.
Amino acids, amaxo acids.
Amaxo acids. Amax. Amaxo. Confused. Over my head. Need more water. I eat almost.
Tofu is high in protein, legumes, oat, nuts, whole grain.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, tofu. I always forget about tofu, right?
Fernando said, it was a bad joke. You are okay.
It's all good, Fernando. Hey. It's all good. Yeah. I haven't eaten tofu in a while. I don't mind it. I'm perfectly okay with eating tofu. I think that tofu actually, like when it's in like certain soups and stuff, like a good sweet and sour soup, when they like chunk up tofu and put it in there. Oh my God, it's so good. There's a little Asian restaurant around the corner, and they put tofu in like all of their soups. So good, I love it. You know, adds extra protein
or increase the intensity.
Yeah, do more exercise or increase the intensity. That could be it, you know. I mean, if the diet's nice and consistent on a day-to-day basis, right, and you know what your calories are, and you know what your macros are and all this stuff, and you have good goals, and you're, doing your best to keep good track of everything, then, and you're still kind of finding yourself gaining weight, then something's got to change, right? Something's got to give a little bit. And sometimes the body just goes through a weird phase where it's like, no, And so if your body's rejecting like burning fat and losing weight, sometimes what can help depends on how many, how your glycogen stores are if you're eating a decent amount of carbs, but sometimes eating a full carb meal, right, can really help. And what it does is it just kind of refills all the glycogen stores. You may actually gain some weight, over the day or overnight because of this, because of water retention. But it'll just kind of reset the body for a second, because if you're tapped out on this and you're tapped out on this and you're going hard on cardio and you're doing all this stuff
retention,
and you're just not making any progress, the problem could be that your body is just zapped.
My goal
right?
is recoup 5%.
So
reduce.
Yeah, Rem, your goal is to reduce fat, yeah. And so eating carbs, right? Eating some clean carbs isn't really gonna do much for you right there. I like as far as gaining more fat, it's not gonna put on a bunch of fat. Just one meal of higher carbohydrates could turn things around for you. And then you just return back to the normal diet, right? Maybe ramp up the exercise intensity a little bit. And, just make sure to keep the consistency, right? And be honest with yourself too. If consistency falters, don't keep telling yourself that I've been being consistent, right? It's easy to do. And sometimes we just get so caught up in the habit and we forget, right? Just to pay attention, We all do it, You eat much carbs, good ones, yeah. Well, and I just say, just keep trying to find that balance, Ixie Pie. You'll get it, Play around with cardio, right? Different intensities.
I eat same
ramp
food
it up a
daily,
little bit.
except for dinner.
Yeah, except for dinner. You probably don't have many, right? They kind of help with blood sugar levels and stuff, yeah. Pretty standard, I think, typical. I'm eating close to 270
More
grams of
cardio,
protein a
at
day.
least 25 minutes daily.
About 400 grams of carbs, and close to 70 grams of fat. That's all adds up to around 3,200 calories a day. So, more cardio. Adley, so what are you doing right now daily? 20? Just 20? If you add an extra 5 minutes, that'd probably be good. And then maybe, another thing too is if there's a day
I'm not doing cardio daily.
Okay, yeah, if there's a day that that's what I was just gonna say, if there's a day that you're not doing cardio.
Just 2 days weekly.
You could reduce your carbs down by, say, 15, 20% on those days, right? So just give yourself a little less portions on the days that you don't do cardio, right? Don't completely deprive yourself, but just reduce carbs. And then increase carbs like maybe the day before and the day of cardio. You know, that way you're getting a little bit of reduction. Yeah. Christina Aguilera. And this is one of the reasons I like meal prep so much, you know, is just for like exactly what we're talking about right now, Ixie Pie. You know, for me, meal prep makes it really easy to find my errors and change them, right? Because, you know, I eat the same thing every day within the same time frame every day. And my body kind of has grown to expect these particular nutrients right now, you know, and then more now, and then more later, right? So being very consistent with everything, including the timing of your meals, can really help to figure out the things that you need to cut back, and also just gives you a great idea of how your body reacts to things. Because you might not react the same way to, you know, a certain carb source as maybe another, you know, or something like that, right? Maybe, you know, I don't know. It's just, there's so many things to look into that the more we can consolidate and keep track of everything, the easier it makes it be. And we don't have to bang our heads against the wall quite so much when things aren't going the way we want them to, you know? I know it's easy to say, and it's not nearly as easy to do it and cook all those meals, but, you know, it's a matter of lifestyle, right? And whatever diet you choose to adopt, you need to make that a part of your lifestyle, right? So, and you have to enjoy the journey, you know? You can't just constantly beat yourself up, right? You gotta understand that things happen over a long period of time, right? You would never ever see games, you know, overnight. It just doesn't happen. It takes multiple overnights to be able to see the gains and see the losses and all that stuff. I mean, you know, there's, like, even when bodybuilders, you know, they'll go in super dehydrated.
I do enjoy my journey.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, if you're not finding a way to have fun in this, then it's just like living a life of torture, right? I mean, sometimes that is the fun. But yeah, you gotta find a way to enjoy things.
No, not a torture, ha ha ha.
Not a torture, yeah. Sometimes it is for me, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the self-inflicted pain and torture. What do we got here? 236. We're doing pretty good. My legs are feeling pretty sore. My abs actually feel pretty sore too. My shoulders feel good. I was a little worried that I hit my shoulders a little bit too much yesterday, but I think we're good. Because that's what we got today. We got shoulders. So it's gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one today.
I will try more cardio and more intensity to strength training.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So are you lifting weights at all? Do you have access to a gym? Or is it just like what do you have to work out with? I'm curious. For the most part, I've only ever seen you do, like, you catch you on the just dancing things. So, which is freaking awesome. I like to do Beat Saber for my video game cardio. Beat Saber's killer. That one's a lot of fun. Feel like a musical Jedi, you know, cutting the notes in half. It's a lot of fun. Tabatas. Tabatas are great. They're a lot of fun, right? They hit you various different ways, you know. There's tons of them available on YouTube. And, you know, really, you know, you find one that you like, you know, you just hit that motherfucker on replay a few times and,
I have access
you know,
to a
do
small
3 or
gym.
4 sets.
I go 2 times a week. But I do mostly body weight and resistance band exercises.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Danabot27 said, hello,
Danabot, how are you? You know, if you want...
I was just playing some game.
Were ya? Did you get any wins? Get that win?
Getting a draw in a minute.
Getting a draw?
Never done Tabata. I want to add that to my schedule.
Danabot27 said,
they're
no
fun.
Residential Evil 5.
They are fun.
4 I mean.
Oh, Resident Evil 5, yeah. Or 4, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, Tabatas Ixie Pie are a lot of fun. They're, you know, me and my kids did some Tabatas this summer. One time we did them out in the yard, and all 3 of us did them. We did the same thing, and I think we did 3 rounds, and so there's 8 moves, and there's 3 rounds, and so what we did is we built a scoring card, right? We took round 1, exercise 1 through 8, and after we were done, we wrote down our number, right? So like, you know, if you did 10, you write that down. Next round, you know, then you write that down. And then round 1 is done. You kind of just, you know, look at all your numbers real quick. The goal is to try and beat yourself the next round, right? And then the next round, you try to beat yourself, log all the numbers. Then you do it again. So you've done 3 rounds, you logged everything, and then you can take that number, round 1, and you can compare all these numbers with everybody else, right? It doesn't matter your strength. It doesn't matter how strong you are or whatever. Like, body weight Tabatas are the ultimate fucking equalizer, right? Like, you know, my kids, they thought that I was going to kick their ass.
What numbers?
They couldn't have been more wrong. I think Jaden beat all of us. Like, beat me and Joshua.
Rep?
Yeah, numbers like reps. Like how many reps? So like say you do like air squats, right? For 20 seconds, how many reps can you do? Right? Then you take that 10-second rest, then you move into
Priceless
say
said, Morning gents.
you know, lunges, right? And then how many lunges did you get?
Okay,
Yeah, so you got it. Yeah, and then so you just have round 1, column 1, 2, and 3, right? That way you kind of have.
Getting after it.
We getting after it, dude. Having a good conversation about cardio, nutrition, balancing it all out, you know? It's a tough thing to do. Find that good balance, you know? But yeah, recommending Tabatas to Ixie Tabatas are a lot of fun, and I think that's cool. Like I need to maybe make a day and just like do a Tabata thing, and then post that video to YouTube and challenge people, kind of like what I, you know, like this, and that way you can get some shit going, you know? So maybe like Saturdays or something. Saturdays would be a good morning to do Tabatas, I think. I think it would be cool if we had the Tabata exercise on the wall, right? And I could just do the Tabata right there, right? And then you have all the info on the wall. I think that's kind of what I want to see. I just need to put all the overlays in place. Wringing out the sweat of your shirt after a hard cardio session, did I know? Hey, you ever weigh yourself before and after? Priceless, just to see, like, how much. I think the most weight that I lost was like 2.8 pounds or something like that, dude. In like hour and 15 minutes. Bro, that's a lot of water to be sweating out. And I don't really drink too much when I ride. I'll take sips, you know. But I don't really drink a lot.
Man, I get out of the 213 to 215 range. I suppose it's fine.
I get out of the 215 to 213 range?
Can't.
Oh, you can't, dude, yeah. Hey, you know, man, I mean, dude, you're looking pretty fucking good, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, I think you're at that point, dude, where stuff gets difficult, you know? Do you know how many calories you're eating? Are you in a pretty big deficit? I'm trying to just maintain, you know? Like, I feel like I've finally found that, because the last 3 days I've been right around 191. So
I try about 2.5-3K, try to get 215 GS of protein a day. Matching my body weight.
Yeah, you're trying to get your body weight in protein. I have way too much protein, dude. My cat is out there freaking out. I'm eating like one and a half, dude, like 1.7 times my body weight in protein, you know, per gram, you know. I think I'm at like, there's some days, dude, where I'm like over 300, man. I'm like, what the hell? I try to make adjustments, dude, and balance out my carbs and protein. It just doesn't work, dude, you know? It's tough, man. Like yesterday I ate all of my protein and about maybe 3/4 of my carbs out of my meals, just because it was a lighter day, so I didn't really want to gain any weight. And I stayed. I lost a half pound. That's it. So not bad. I think I've found that balance point, dude. Took me a few weeks to get it, but I feel like I have it now. Like I have my energy that I need to burn, you know, the amount of calories I need to hit a day, and I know how many calories I need to eat in order to make my weight just be like straight like an arrow, baby. Straight like an arrow. Then after February, I'll start cutting. And, you know, it'll be a little different. It's going to be harder. So February, March, April, you know, we should be able to trim off quite a lot then. Then coming into May, maybe start into a summer maintenance, right? And then May, June, July, August, try and maintain at that light weight. And then, you know, September maybe start bulking again. I don't know, you know, see what we can do, dude. Get heavy for the winter. I gotta say, man, it's cold out in this garage, dude, in the mornings. And having the extra little bit of body fat, it goes a long way. Because it's fucking cold out here sometimes, dude. But that's kind of like my plan for this year, I think. Dude, I was in Acro's stream the other day, and he was talking about weight and stuff. And he said something, and I was like, what? No way, bro. Like, he said something about himself getting down to like 170 pounds. And I was just like, dude, I couldn't imagine him at 170, bro. Like, that doesn't seem healthy, dude. Like, he's pretty fucking lean as it is already, right? Like, and big. I just couldn't imagine him at 170, bro. That's a crazy number,
That's like
bro.
to me.
You know Acro, right? I mean, you know who I'm talking about, right? Could you imagine that dude at 170 pounds? I don't know if he was just talking, but I swear to God, dude, he was saying something about like how, and I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, that man would be fucking absolutely just shredded at 170. But I guess he's like 210 or 215, right? And he's a big fucking guy. He is on TRT too. So, I mean, apparently he had, I don't know what, you know, some hormone issues, you know, testosterone issues or something. But he's one of the bigger fitness streamers here on Twitch. I go into his channel every now and again, usually like through raids or whatever. He's pretty knowledgeable, dude. I mean, no. Everybody certainly seems to like him, that's for sure. He gets quite a few people in his stream. There's a few people in the Twitch fitness category that just like always, dude, always gets so many people. All right. Hold their heck. He's probably one of my favorite guys to watch, dude, just because he's so fucking entertaining. Him and Cole Runnings, dude. Cole Runnings is another great fucking fit. They're probably two of my favorites, bro. Cole Runnings and Holder Heck. I just like them, dude, as people, you know. Holder Heck is like, you know, he's kind of an asshole, but he's like, you know, the asshole that you like, right? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, no, me neither, dude. I don't either. I don't put them on a pedestal either. And then when look, I understand that things happen and, you know, people have problems with like hormones and that kind of stuff and like, you know, but like, you know, a lot of people, man, a lot of doctors don't give a shit. And, you know, when you start taking things like TRT and other kind of substances, then, I mean, you know, you kind of take yourself out of the category, right? You can no longer sit there and be like, I'm natty. You know what I mean? Like, even if you do have a legit reason to take it, you're no longer natural. I'm sorry. It's just not, you know, like, you aren't. And these guys, they get benefits from this too a lot of times, you know. And they end up gaining quite a bit of size and stuff. But, no, now the one thing is he's open about it, right? You know what I mean? Like he's completely open about it, and he's honest about how what the benefits that it does for him, right? You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of guys that are not going to tell you they're taking that, but are, and you know, and they're trying to tell you that they're natural, and
I see a lot of big men that are soft.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's just it too, right? Size doesn't really represent strength, right? Like, to some degree it does, but I think that big, huge balloon muscles are not always dense. Muscle density isn't always there. And, you know, you can build size or you can build muscle density, and through both you develop strength, right? Like, so there's a lot of ways to get stronger, but yeah, dude, size by no means does it represent strength. You know, just because you have bigger arms or a bigger chest or a bigger leg or bigger this or that, it doesn't really mean shit. Somebody with smaller legs will come humble you. It'll happen. There's people that are incredibly fucking strong out there, and people that are way stronger than their fucking size, you know? Hell yeah. Max, stop.
Priceless said, I'm all about mental toughness.
Dude, hey, I think that's the biggest challenge for everybody, bro, is the mental game, right? I mean, think about it. How many times have you gone to a set that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you can do, and you're like, all right, I'm going to nail 10 reps. And you've done this before. And as you get closer to that 10th rep, your body starts to give in, right? You know what I mean? And then you hit number 10, and you're like, fuck. I mean, I should have the energy to do one more, but your mind beats you, and your body's tired now, right? It happens, dude, to everybody. And like, it's that mental shit that's really fucking hard to get past, you know? And once you can kind of figure it out, you know, then things get easier.
You got to callous the victim's mentality.
Ixi piazade, and fail miserably.
And fail miserably. That's right.
Ha ha ha.
Yep. I was watching a video yesterday. I don't remember who what was it, Coach Greg? I can't remember, but I think it was actually Coach Greg. And he was just talking about like how various ways of lifting and hypertrophy and, you know, like just all this stuff, right? And I don't know that I fully agree completely, but like I do understand. He's basically saying that if you're not training like close to failure or at failure, then your muscles are not going to have the maximum growth potential that they could, right? So like if we're going to drop and do like 25 to 30 reps, how much hypertrophy are we actually getting into there, right? Like we can, especially if you're not training close to failure, right? Now if you're training to 25 reps and you're actually training quite close to failure, then you're doing quite a good job, right? With muscle damage and breakdown and stuff like that. But like, if you're just like easily pushing out 25 reps of something, say like, you know, 50 to 60% of your max, then you're not really essentially stimulating the muscles enough to get good growth, right? So if you really do want to get stronger, failure is where you want to be. Regardless of what type of lifting method you're following, you should be coming quite close to failure. And I would say that close to failure would be within 3 reps, right? Like if you feel like you had 3 reps left, then and no more, then you've done pretty damn good. You're pretty close, maybe entering the point of which that would be comfortable, and now you need to bump it up, say 2.5, 5 pounds. Yeah, dude, love those workouts where you shed a tear. Dude, I know. I don't feel that type of burn in low rep ranges, right? I feel that type of burn at like 15 plus, right? Where you want to cry because of the burn. There's something about lifting heavier, you know, like it's
after
just.
my runs, I'll cry sometimes, man.
Yeah, dude, hey, it's like emotional, bro. Like all the stuff, all the feelings, all the things,
I'm just
all the
proud of
doubts,
myself.
all the thoughts, all the everything. It's a lot to take in sometimes, you know? Like, this is what like cardio can be, dude. Cardio can be like an amazing like reset in your brain, your mind, your mental well-being. I think that's why, you know, just think about it, dude. On those days,
man, the woman
bro, you probably had so much stresses that you needed to get out in that run. And if you didn't get them out, your day probably would have been shit, right? You would have been fucking mad at yourself all day. Dude, you would have been like upset, you know, on edge, touchy, pushy, feely, you know what I mean, dude? It's like, but like you worked it out, dude, and you run. And like for me, that's a huge part of it, dude, is getting my mind right.
Priceless said,
you know, because
face with tears of joy at Danabot 27 dog.
The woman, boy, next door got a big sexy bottom. Danny bot. Oh, whoa, new neighbor. You got a big sexy bottom. Uh, is this a new neighbor, Dannybot, or what? Did you just realize that your neighbor has a big sexy bottom?
Dannybot27 said, yeah, she black as well.
Hey, there you go.
Priceless said, LOL.
There you go.
Dannybot27 said, nah, my neighbor's carer support worker.
Oh, okay. I see. Your neighbor's support work. I understand now. Yeah, like a kind of like a nurse on call, like a nurse type of thing. Yeah. Is this the guy that has the missing leg?
Like the helper.
Yeah.
Priceless said, keep your hands out your pants.
Keep your hands out your pants. Max.
Dannybot27 said, Nabi, he has some nurses that are pretty. Some from London.
Oh, look at him. He wants me to hold him. Oh, Max. You love the pets, huh? Oh, he's so cute. Why are little kitty cats so stinking adorable, dude? Look at him. Oh. He loves me. He wanted me to hold him, dude. He's like, hold me. Hold me. He's purring like crazy right now, dude. He's about to fall asleep, dude. Look at that, guys. We hit our 400 calories, right? So, I mean, we could keep going a little bit. We have a little more time, but I think we're good. I feel pretty good. My legs are really sore. I think I'm going to stretch my legs out just a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing that, Ixie Pie. I think I'm going to start trying to post Tabatas. Maybe we'll do like Saturday morning. I'll do Tabatas or something, and then I can put those up on YouTube. And that way, you know, people can have Tabatas to do. You know, it'll give people more of a reason to come around and hang out and follow me on YouTube and stuff. But I love Tabatas. They're such a great exercise. You can do anything. You can do legs, upper body, just you can even do them with weights, right? Or with resistance bands. Like they'll fit into a circuit pretty nicely as well. Oh. So much more flexible at this hip, right? Like I can feel it, right? When I go like this, it's like, I wonder if it's in this hip.
Ixie Piazade, good idea.
See, I can't quite square like this.
27
I don't.
said,
This
my
hip
friend from workade, he come over for a split today.
When I turn to face forward and square up, like this hip stays
Mom
back.
Boss Late I said,
On this one, I'm able to go like this, and like I can feel like in my hip right here, my hip is able to move forward and square up. But with this side, I can't do it. And it really affects my flexibility in this side.
Danabot 27 said,
Mom Boss
he's
Lady,
only
what's
in one
going
of the best
on?
universities in London. When it's term time, I go and get me entry into the amazing museum they have. London. Priceless said, I love to keep up with the skinny guys in cardio and then go lift with the big meatheads.
Oh man, Max is behind the fucking green screen. He's meowing back there, dude. I think he might have got himself stuck. Chester, go get Max. Chunk's like, good riddance. Max.
Maxi Pad.
Hey, Max, what are you doing?
Mom Boss Late I said, was looking for some provolone cheese, but I don't know where I put it in the fridge. Face with tears of joy.
What are you doing up there? Jesus Christ, dude. Max. You can't be up there. All right, you're not allowed, Max.
Priceless said, the furry asshole is so big it always catches me off guard. LMAO.
Dude, look it. Hold on.
Mom Boss Late I said, poor baby.
Look at this, bro. Chunk, God, you're a dick, dude. See what I mean, dude? Furry asshole. That's why you got the name.
Priceless said, rolling.
That's why
on
you
the
got the
floor laughing,
fucking
rolling
name.
on the floor laughing.
You motherfucker.
Mom Boss Late I said,
Max.
oh my goodness. Priceless said,
I know, he's an ass, isn't he? He's such a dick. But you know what? You know what I love? Is that Max doesn't fucking care, dude. He's like, what the fuck, man?
Danabot 27 said, cats gotta show their dominant to their own gens.
Bro, Max!
Mom Boss Late I said, did he just slap Max?
He did, dude. He did. He
Danabot
bitch slapped Max.
Said, young gens.
And now he got away from me. God, dude. It's just it's a workout chasing these cats around. All right. He went back there and he just disappeared, dude. The little kittens, man, they're so hard to catch.
Mom Boss Late I said, oh poor Maximum. Max needs extra luvins.
Max, what are you doing, huh?
Danabot 27 said, have you ever got a laser pen out?
Yeah, we do have one. Somewhere.
That used to make my dog go crazy.
Dude, it makes him go crazy too. Chester knows what it is, and sometimes Chester will find it and he'll bring it to you. Like he'll grab it, like if he'll find it laying on the desk or something, he'll grab it and he'll jump down off the desk, dude, with the little laser pointer thing in his mouth. He'll grab it it's like on a key ring, right? And he'll grab it by the little key ring, all delicately, and he'll jump off, dude, which I think has just gotta fucking hurt his teeth, dude. You know, because like he jumps down and like it's in his teeth and like but he doesn't give a shit, dude. And he comes and he'll bring me the laser pointer and then it's time, dude. It's time to play.
Behind the green screen again.
He's back out. But yeah, he's a little terror. Chester loves him though. Chester's such a good, he's so good with him. He plays with him, he cuddles with him. He's like, okay, you can be my son. I'll be your dad. I'll be your dad. I'll teach you all the things not to do. Max! Dude, no!
Danabot27 said,
What the
when
fuck
I went
are you
holiday
doing?
in Spain, forgive me, I call lucky men, especially if they don't know English, tried sell meals or pen. He would not back down the price of £50. He was obviously on suman. Eventually he let me have it for 5 but took the whole week.
I'm trying to put you down, Max. He's so crazy, man. He's trying to climb up this metal thing. No. Hey. I know what you're trying to do. Stop it. Stop it.
You know the people buy watches, keys, jewelry, sometimes fake. You ever get them in USA?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure. But, like, as far as like in retailers and stuff like that, like in the stores, not really.
Accountable accountant said, good morning,
Accountable
guys.
accountant, good morning. But yeah, I mean, there's always going to be counterfeit stuff running around there. I don't think it's going to be as common like in the big retail stores. Like you may see it like in some of the, there's some other like weird stores like Spencer's and
even rob them.
Yeah, I'd try to rip people off, even rob them.
Barter them down, don't carry much money. Jewelry.
You like fake jewelry, barter them down. Yeah, I mean, this sounds more like street vendors, right? Like people trying to sell shit on the street. Like, is this like, or like, if you walked into a shop, I don't think would these same, Max, sorry, these same risks be, a thing like in a jewelry store? I mean,
yeah, you get it a lot in Spain, or at least did.
Yeah. I mean, with jewelry, man, jewelry in itself, dude, is insanely overpriced already, right? Like, just in general, like even in like a jewelry shop.
How are the forearms at Psycho Commando?
Oh, the forearms are feeling pretty good. They actually don't really, my forearms don't really stay all that sore for very long.
I want to make Philly cheesesteak sandwiches for
breakfast. But yeah, they're good. BRB, I gotta find that cheese. I want to make some Philly cheesesteak sandwiches for breakfast. Dude, that sounds good. Do you use provolone? I like provolone on my Philly cheesesteaks. I think provolone is the best. Provolone or maybe like Swiss. Swiss is pretty good too, but I like Swiss is a little bit too, I don't know. I prefer provolone over Swiss, but I would take either.
Danabot27 said, I know a place in Cyprus, it's almost a religion to them. They sell fake silver, but they love silver that much they would pay more than your average person for the real stuff in Cyprus.
Oh, dude, silver, bro, silver's going up right now. Like gold, silver, up. No. It's gonna, I think, silver, it's always been a pretty valuable resource, right?
Accountable accountant said, good thing we got both silver and gold.
Yeah, right? Yep.
Danabot27 said, so they sell fake silver but will pay more for real stuff like a collector in a small village.
Yeah, they should, man. Max. Oh my God, dude, you jumped back behind the screen. Oh, man.
So if you wanted to buy any their real silver, they treat it like price of gold and you pay more for it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you should pay more if it's real. I mean, the fake shit shouldn't be more than the real stuff, you know? And I mean, as far as like cost of silver and gold, I don't really know. I need to get somewhere else. Hold on. There we go.
Accountable accountant said, platinum is interesting as investment. Hawaii boy
platinum,
said,
huh?
good morning.
Okay.
Danabot27 said, Serpes in Rick in Monreals you could make fake silver out of, and if I'm honest it's pretty nice looking clothes too. Real silver just changes green eventually or itchier. Rich. Accountable accountant said, at RoboPsycho good morning sir.
My laptop just decided to go ahead and do a fucking update.
Hawaii boy said, let's get this
apparently there was an update on my laptop that needed to happen. Hawaii boy, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome in, man. Yeah.
Zelslow said,
oh my God, dude, that scared the shit out of me, Hawaii boy. I had no idea what the hell was happening right now, dude. I totally forgot about
You like that? Buddy? Let's go.
the clips, bro.
Damn, I got like 14 kills.
Do I think creatine is good? Good, since I can't work out, gotta come catch you. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, I was like, the hell is going on? Oh yeah. I gotta get the clips so they actually pop up on the screen behind me. Let's see. Zills. Do I think creatine is good? I do. I do think creatine is good. I think creatine is great. I take creatine on a daily basis, and I have been, you know, aside from like, you know, be running out a few times here and there, and not being able to get some for maybe like upwards to like a month, like, but for the most part, I've been taking creatine like on a daily basis for the last 4 years. I think it's great. I think it helps with hydration. It helps with a lot of things, right? It's a great supporting supplement for, you know, getting that strength when you really need it. Typically, like on the latter end of your sets, right? You're gonna have like creatine's gonna help you out with like finding energy there, and yeah, I think it helps with a little bit of hydration too, because it promotes, you know, water retention in the muscles.
Hard in the UK, 50 to 90 pound unless you want stuff added. For necklace.
Paying more for silver, hard in the UK, 50 to 90 pounds unless you want stuff added.
Boy said, helps you with that push for another rep.
For necklaces. Helps you with that push for another rep. Yeah, absolutely, dude. It does, man. It really does. I think that's, you know, and just, you know, staying properly hydrated too, because of the amount of water that it causes the body to hold. I think it's a great supplement. I think it's good for people of all ages too. I don't really think that you need to cycle your creatine, or, you know, I don't really necessarily believe in a loading phase either, right? Like, if you're going to take creatine, I think you should just take creatine and just do it. I've done the loading phase and things like that in the past.
Said,
one
Eminem,
time,
a big fan of silver. I bet he paid more for silver and used to use the fake stuff.
Probably, he probably did. When I was in the past, I was taking creatine, and I went through that whole like loading phase where you take like double the dose for like 2 weeks or something like that, right? To like overload the system. And
it was
I think I got to about like 9 days or something like that, and then my elbows started to itch. Like every day that I would take my creatine, I would get into the gym, and I would like have this massive red itch on my elbows and my knees. My knees would start to turn red, and I'm pretty sure it was just the overloading of creatine in my body. Because I stopped taking the creatine, I went back to just a normal 5 grams a day, and then that went away. And I never get that anymore. So
for lunch in a minute.
That was the last time that I ever tried a loading phase on creatine, and I just now, whenever if I run out of creatine or something like that, and it's been a while since I took it, I'll just, whenever I get my hands on it again, I just start taking it. Eventually your body will build it up. You don't need to like accelerate that process. I don't think you gain any benefits from that.
Accountable accountant said, I plan to start taking creatine again. How much creatine did you take daily?
So the recommendation is 5 grams, which is about 2 teaspoons of creatine monohydrate.
Said,
so it's a pretty light and fluffy substance. So
breakfast plus lunch.
That's pretty much the recommendation for a daily dose of creatine, taking that pretty much any time during the day. I don't think it really matters if you take it like before or after your workout. It's not really one of those things where, you know, like as far as like a pre-workout, right, you have certain things in there that take like 30 minutes to peak in the blood that are going to help with performance and stuff like that. Whereas creatine is just like a daily thing, right? Like as your body needs to draw from those energy stores, it's
Cats
there
are
and it
teaching
can.
Little one how to hunt.
Teaching the little one how to hunt? Are they? They might be, dude. I don't even know where Max is at right now, dude. I hope he's inside, because if he's not, I just saw him.
_said, hey, good morning / evening.
I just saw them run through the door, dude, on the thing. I'm watching the stream on a major delay, you guys, so.
Danabot27 said, That's
Rod
kind of why cats
and
fight kittens,
Rod.
teach them to know how.
What's going on? Dude, I used to work with a guy. His name was Enrod. He was a welder. Pretty cool dude. Guy could weld some crazy shit, man.
Mom Boss Lady said, I'll just use shredded cheese. I'm hungry. Face with tears of joy. Nrod underscore said, far out.
Probably he was pretty. He was a
too.
stud. He was a stud. He was, dude. You know, I mean, like, all right, like if I was to have to like describe him, you know, like typical welder, construction dude, right? You know what I mean? Like grungy, right? Dirty a little bit, you know, because he's a welder, right? Leathered the chaps, did all the stuff. That was all I ever saw, dude, was the welder, you know? So like, I mean, if you know, like the chicks, dude, they seem to like that kind of like, well, a lot of women, they seem to like that kind of guy, you know, that rugged, dark, dirty, you know, hard-working, blue-collar individual, dude. That was Enrod, bro. That was him. A new PPL program. Are you familiar with? Cool. No, I am not. What is that?
Danabot 27
Coolest.
said,
Cool.
Carrot.
Carrot.
Nrod underscore said, a username from bodybuilding forums.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not.
What are your thoughts on his PPL? Push, chest / triceps / shoulders flat barbell bench press, 3x5 seated, or standing, barbell shoulder / overhead press, 3x5 incline barbell bench press, 3x5 dumbbell side lateral raise, 3x10-12 rope pushdowns, circuit machine 3x10-12 overhead dumbbell extension or similar triceps exercise, 3x10-12 shrugs.
No, you're good. Don't worry about the spamming.
Dumbbells 3x10-12.
Spamming is all good. Yeah, back biceps, barbell. Optional if already doing barbell rows. 3-day face pull.
Spamming.
You're all good.
Pull, / biceps barbell rows, 3x5 lat pull downs with, long bar or V-bar, circuit machine 3x8-10 seated rows, circuit machine, optional if already doing barbell rows, 3x8-10 face pulls, 3x10-12 barbell bicep curls, alternate between close and normal grip 4x10-12 choice of one other bicep exercise, typically hammer curls 3x10-12.
Sounds pretty good. No, you're all good. You're all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it, Rod. Like, I mean, I don't really see anything wrong with it. It seems like a pretty good workout. Like one that you could probably like it's almost set up for like an A day and a B day already, right?
Barbell
So like,
squats,
you know, you have a lot of like, if you're already doing this, then do this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. So you could literally just like switch those around and then you could have a pretty good variety of stuff.
3x10-12 hamstring curls, circuit machine 3x10-12
the leg day
standing calf raises,
is honestly not all that different from my leg day. Let's see. My leg day, the only thing different, I have front squats.
Face palm asterisk. Accountable accountant
I have
LUL.
Front squats, and then
Nrod underscore said, also the reps on compound lifts.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like a pretty intense workout. I think really, honestly, what really makes the intensity of the workout for me is the rest time.
Accountable
like if you're taking,
said, good for
if you're going to take
compounds.
1.5 minute rest maybe, or something like that, or 2-minute rest, or 30-minute rest, right? If you can keep that up in between all of your sets, right? Obviously, between exercises, you're probably not going to be able to make this rest time because it's kind of like the whole mindset change, right? Plus you got to change weights, go over to a different machine. Maybe somebody's on it, right? Like but during your actual like exercise from like start to finish, I think that rest time is crucial, right? Like, and that's one thing that a lot of, workout plans don't actually specify. So like sometimes without the actual like rest time, it can be hard to determine how good the exercises are going to be, right? Also, like, what percentage are you going to be working at? You know, like if you're going to be working at that's also going to determine the rest time as well. But I think generally, man, like I think the workout looks great. I mean, it's great to have a plan going into the gym or something like that. And then like you can always try it. If things don't work out, just make notes, make adjustments for things that you actually do like to do, that kind of stuff. Marathon with the lurk.
Marathon 85
yeah, 3x5 is a pretty heavy thing. You know, it just depends on what you're wanting to do, right? Like, so for my stuff right now, I'm on a 6x6, and it's about 70% of the 1 rep max
at Marathon 85,
but only a 30-second rest in between exercises. So I think it's a pretty
Marathon
good.
85 said.
It's a good workout because like we're able to lift heavy, but not so heavy that we're like just destroying our joints and stuff like that. And then our rest time is low enough that we're able to really keep the intensity up there.
Accountable accountant said, at Marathon 85 get it Tiger.
Makes a big difference.
Marathon 85 said, at accountable accountant cheers.
And Rod, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Dude, I got 5 burpees for you. Damn it. All right, let's get these burpees done here.
Nrod _
I got so many burpees, though.
Marathon 85 said, okay GTG later have one HR drive automobile.
All right, Marathon, have a good one, dude.
Accountable accountant said, look at that heart rate going up.
Oh, is it? What is it at? Oh, we got 500 calories logged so far, but I haven't really been doing it. I think I stopped my bike ride at like 417. The rest have just been passive burn. Passive burn. I'm on such a delay, dude. I'm watching myself do burpees right now. Can I refresh this stream somehow? So with the 5 rep thing, I oftentimes think that you're probably going to be taking quite a rest time, right? Like a lot of times when people are lifting for 5 reps, their rest time is, you know, like 2-3 minutes, maybe even more. I personally, I don't really like to lift like that heavy, where I need to take that rest time and stuff. I think that what I'm doing right now is a really good blend of heavy and you know, of heavy enough without having to superly stress my joints, right? Because like if I were to take a longer rest time, I could probably do a little bit more weight, but
Gamer Strongman said,
this
is why I come in here so often.
Gamer Strong, man, what's going on, bro? Cold room, dude. It is cold. It is cold. What's good, man? How are you doing? We're just bullshitting, bro. You know, I did my cardio. Everything's about to die. My fucking phone's about to die. Did I not plug my phone in last night again? Something's wrong with my charger, dude.
I'm just trolling like usual.
Like usual. Let's see. Who else is in here? Did I give Ixie Pie a shout out? Yeah, we had a good ride,
Gamer
man. What do you got
Strongman
going on
said,
today?
LOL some nitroverts. Lumia streams aid. Let's give a big shout out to Ixie_Pi. They were last seen playing Just Dance 2023 edition. Make sure to check them out. Gamer
Oh,
Strongman
Lumia
said,
streams doing shout outs
alienated.
now too? Huh, I didn't know that. I had no idea, dude. I thought I shut that off. Maximus. Look at this. Look at all this cuteness, dude. You just can't take it. Right?
A cute kitty.
Just too much.
I love
Too
him.
much cute. Just too much cute. I know, dude. He's awesome. He's awesome, you know? He's the perfect little cat, dude. They're like, Chunk's an asshole, but he doesn't care. He still fucks with Chunk, dude. Even though Chunk fucks him up all the time, he doesn't give a shit, dude. He still comes at Chunk, dude. He'll attack his tail. Chunk hates it, dude. He's like, you little shit.
Damn, I love it.
And Chester loves him, dude. Yeah, there they are, dude. All three of them. The three little fur babies. The three little fur babies. He's like 10 weeks old, max. And he's still just a little guy, you know. He doesn't know it though. He thinks he's big.
He's amazing.
Good. Get him fucking with Chester's tail, dude. So like, I'm gonna get you, Chester. I'm gonna get your tail. He is amazing. All right, well, guys, I should probably find somebody to raid here. Let's see who's online. It's almost 5 a.m. Any suggestions? Dude, we got all the typicals, and then
Jesse, you're blocking the cats, bro.
I know, dude. I know. Jeez, dude, I'm blocking the. How dare I hog that camera? How dare I hog the camera? I don't think I have ever gone. Let me go into am I even following him? I don't think I am, dude. Let me see. This guy's always on, and we ended up. I've ended up in his channel a few times through raids and stuff. I don't think I've actually ever raided him myself. My laptop died, so I have to do things weird. Eurijo? We're gonna raid him. All right, guys. Everybody, hey, thank you all for being here.
See, Commando changed.
I've never
Please wait.
This guy.
Gamer Strong.
This guy is
hell yeah.
He's
Bowser
always
Big
on,
Bean
dude.
Burrito said,
He's always on. So like.
Gamer Strongman said, raid.
Raid.
From us
From
to Japan.
US to Japan. That's right, dude. Yep.
Morse
Absolutely.
case.
Looks like he speaks English, French, and Japanese. So we should be able to communicate at least well
Gamer
enough.
Strong
And if
said,
not, you know,
Bowser
there's always
Big Bean
ways, dude.
Burrito.
We talked. I mean, you know, translators and shit. They exist.
Bowser Big Bean
Alrighty,
Burrito
guys.
said, from daytime to nighttime.
From daytime to nighttime. Yep. I think I'm gonna go inside and trigger this raid because I don't see any options from my phone to do it. So Twitch on the mobile is really weird. How do you trigger raid? How do you actually trigger a raid? Like when you go and you say like raid, then it like pops up either in your OBS or on your Twitch mod view, right? But like on the mobile, it never does that. I don't ever see those options on Twitch mobile.
Raid in fives.
Yeah, it'll happen. All right, guys, peace out. Have a good one.
Kate sip.
Moist Kate. Max, you're coming with me.
Bad kitty cat. Rated.
Rated.
Moist Kate sip.
Peace out. I'm out of here.